Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dr. Altaf Khan here with a new important respiratory topic. Clear? So today we will discuss FEV1 and its importance. We will discuss what is that, why this is important to understand for respiratory functions. Clear? What human for understanding this we have to understand also vital capacity. Clear that? Basically what happen, human lungs, we inspire and expire certain amount of air in certain conditions. Vital capacity we discuss कि if we forcefully inspire the air inside our lung and accumulate the air up to maximum extent, then we expire that air up to maximum extent, the total amount of air which is expired is known as vital capacity. This is also called as force vital capacity because we exert force in that. Clear that? Now this is related with that. Suppose we are supposing our vital capacity is 1000 ml. We are supposing this is not so. Vital capacity is more than that, even 4600, but we are supposing this is 1000 ml. Clear? Now this 1000 ml we inspired in some time. Clear? When we take forcefully air go inside our lung, again same volume, this same will be expired and we will take certain time. Generally we are supposing कि we take in inspiration 3 seconds to inspire and we take 3 seconds to expire, because generally the expiration run for 3 seconds generally speaking. So if we forcefully expire the air in some time, suppose we are taking 3 seconds in that. Now come to that FEV1. What is this FEV1? This one is smaller. This is called as force expiratory volume in what? 1 means for time. In 1 second? No, not in 1 second. Remember, in first second. First second. Now, if in expiration we take 3 seconds, in first second of expiration, the amount of air which is expired is known as FEV1, force expiratory volume in 1 for first second. Now, I will tell you how that happens. Suppose 1000 ml, we have to expire this. After 1 second, means first second, some amount will remain in the lungs. Then again after the second, some amount will remain. Then after third second, all the air which should expire, that will be expired. This will be the sequence. You will expire in 3 seconds. Now force expiratory volume in first second. Remember that when we inspire forcefully, then expire forcefully, during the expiration in first second we expire a lot among all. And most of the time in normal individual 80% of the air is expired in first expiratory second. So suppose if we have 1000 ml to be expired in the form of force vital capacity, in first second its 80%, 800 ml will be expired. Clear? In first second, then remaining 200 ml will be expired in next second and third second. This is called force expiratory volume in first second. And to determine different respiratory diseases, this FEV1 upon FVC, its ratio is calculated. Suppose in this example we take its ratio, what that will be, if 800 is expired in first second, our force vital capacity is 1000 ml, this is 800 ml. What will be its ratio? Its ratio will be 0.8. If we take its percentage, this percentage will be 80%. So in normal lungs, this is the normal ratio. This may be changed if we take the 2000 ml will be force vital capacity, then 1600 ml will be expired in first second. This was just to understand you this concept. Now this is very important. This differentiates two important type of diseases, obstructive and restrictive lung diseases. Remember, this is very important to understand. Now what will be the FEV1 in obstructive lung disease, what will be FEV1 in restrictive lung disease? Generally, suppose that there is outflow obstruction and we should expire 80%. Among that, what will happen if there is problem with expiration, obstruction to expire air? What do you think? Can we expire 80% in first second? No, dramatically this value decreases in case of asthma, in case of chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, emphysema, because there is narrowing of the bronchi due to due to spasm of smooth muscle in case of the asthma, due to the blockage of these alveoli by mucus, other thing in case of emphysema. So what will happen? This value will dramatically decrease. This may come in around 50% or 40% and even less. So force expiratory volume in first second is very important to differentiate in obstructive and restrictive lung disease. In restrictive lung disease, restrictive means that we cannot get proper air in that case this value does not decreases so much. How? I will tell you. Suppose normally in normal condition we are forcefully taking 1000 ml and we are expiring that 80% is normally expired. But in case of restrictive lung disease, what will happen? There will be restriction to inflow of air, and instead of 1000 we will get only suppose 500 ml. Suppose, then this is disturbed. But what will happen? During the first second the amount of air which is inspired, because in restrictive lung disease there is problem with inspiration, that can be expired, and among this suppose 400 is expired. So the ratio between them, because both value decreases, this decreases as well as upper value decreases, ratio will remain same. Clear? So in restrictive lung disease, force expiratory in first volume in first second is not so much disturbed as in case of obstructive lung disease. So we will review that. आज हमने आपको बताया कि फोर्स एक्सपायरेटरी वॉल्यूम इन फर्स्ट सेकेंड, इसको FEV1 कहते हैं। ये जब हम फोर्सफुली एयर को अंदर लाते हैं फिर फोर्सफुली एक्सपायर करते हैं, जो एक्सपायरेशन में जितना टाइम हम लेते हैं, हमने सपोज़ कि अगर हमने 3 सेकंड टाइम लिया उस एयर को बाहर निकालने में, तो जो पहला सेकंड है वो बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है। उसके अंदर तकरीबन जो भी एयर हमने बाहर निकालनी उसका 80% बाहर निकल जाता है। इसलिए हम कहते हैं कि FEV1 80% होता है। 80% किसका? फोर्स वाइटल कैपेसिटी का। क्लियर दैट? उसका 80% होता है। तो 80% ये वैल्यू, फिर जो है ये वैल्यू क्या करती है, अब इन दोनों का रेशो जो नॉर्मली 0.8 होता है, परसेंटेज में हम 80% लेते हैं। ये रेशो हमें बताता है अगर ऑब्स्ट्रक्शन है, एयर बाहर जाने में रुकावट है, तो पहले सेकंड में डेफिनेटली है कि 80% एयर तो बाहर इसलिए नहीं निकल सकती कि जो एल्वोलाई हैं उनसे तो एयर निकल रही है, लेकिन जो रास्ते हैं ब्रोंकियोल वो अगर नैरो हैं, उनमें प्रॉब्लम है, तो पहले सेकंड में 80% तो सवाल ही पैदा नहीं एयर बाहर निकले, वो वैल्यू कम हो जाती, 50-40% पे आ जाती। इन टाइप की बीमारियों को जिसमें FEV1 कम हो जाता है हम कहते हैं ऑब्स्ट्रक्टिव लंग डिजीज। दूसरी रिस्ट्रिक्टिव है, उसमें ये वैल्यू या तो नॉर्मल रहती है या जो है वो इवन ज़्यादा भी हो सकती है। उसकी वजह ये है कि लंग्स के अंदर जो नीचे वाले वैल्यू है फोर्स वाइटल कैपेसिटी, ये बहुत कम हो जाती है, इसकी वैल्यू कम होती है। तो डेफिनेटली जब लंग्स के अंदर एयर ही कम है तो उसमें से जो है कुछ ना कुछ तो पहले सेकंड में निकल जाती है, क्योंकि प्रॉब्लम एक्सपायरेशन में नहीं होता, इंस्पायरेशन में होता है। तो FEV1 और इसका रेशो डिस्टर्ब नहीं होता। FEV1 की परसेंटेज या तो वही अराउंड 80% होगी नॉर्मल, या इवन बढ़ भी सकती है, क्योंकि एज़ कम्पेयर टू दिस नीचे वाली वैल्यू काफ़ी कम हो जाती है। ठीक है. सो दिस वॉज आवर स्मॉल टॉपिक बट वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टॉपिक. थैंक यू सो मच.